Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Looney Balloony Learning Center. As always, I am Tess, and this guy here with me is my husband, Randy.
Hi.
So welcome to our podcast. This is what, episode 5?
I have no clue.
We so lost track because it's what we didn't, I think, count on when we promised to do these all the time is the amount of time that we are not in the same room together ever or in the same location. I make the design, so I'm busy and everything, and he's doing whatever, paperwork or marketing and all the other things. And then when I'm done making, he's out delivering. So we're not always very often in the same room at the same time.
True, and we got to set time away from doing business to do this.
Which we love doing this. It's just sometimes the logistics of it is a little difficult. So, but anyways, here we are. We've made it happen today on a Monday. But anyways, today's topic is, what is your plan B? And it's something that is really important, especially for the small business owners, where it's just like him and I, or, back when we had Jessie, our daughter, working for us, it was the three of us. That made life easier. But even now, what is our plan B? And what we mean by that is when something happens and one of you is not able, or if you're the only person in your business, what do you do if you're sick or you're down or there's a death in the family, or, I'm not wishing any of these things on anybody, but life happens. So when life gets tough, what are you going to do? How are you going to take care of your clients? For example, right? The graduation season of 2022 will forever be infamous in our family's lore.
Small bit of PTSD with that, with our daughter, not so much me.
No, but Jessie, and I swear that's why she left the company. But anyways, I got really sick, guys. We, beginning of June, we were already overbooked, kind of, sort of, for the three of us to be working the business. And I was contemplating having a friend of ours help out anyways, because we were so big in terms of bookings. And I got really sick, guys. I ended up in the hospital having to have surgery. My gallbladder decided to die, literally die in my body. It was gangrenous and green. And see, that's the thing with our wonderful bodies and how they're made. They give you warning signals, and if you ignore them, they sit you on your butt.
If you ignore them long enough, they say, hey, guess what? Hi, I'm here.
Yeah, and that was me one Monday morning in June. It was the middle of June, and I was not functioning. I went to the ER. They admitted me right away. They had to try and fit me in the schedule, but I had surgery and wasn't allowed to work for 6 weeks. Guys, I didn't listen entirely well to that, but it was grad season. My daughter was having a panic attack. She is a great designer in of herself, but she was supposed to be admin. She was supposed to be just in the office, and I was going to take care of the rest. Randy's our delivery driver. We had it pretty much figured out. Eliminating me, the maker of all the things, out of that situation threw these two into complete panic mode. But they very quickly recovered, got everything. Not one single client was canceled. We had to change a delivery time by half hour. 30 minutes was the only concession the two of them made with me being down and out. Granted, I didn't get any visits in the hospital, but that is absolutely forgivable.
And we still hear about that to this day.
But no, they were working. Graduation season is always, in the balloon industry, our biggest season, okay? Bar none, especially for us in anyways. Maybe someone else out there is different. But for us, graduation season, we do so much. And these guys just rocked it. So we had discussed what would happen if one of us went down. So Jess moved into making. Admin went on hold, but she did the urgent stuff. But like people that were booking, I book out like 6 to 8 months in advance, usually a lot of people. So any new bookings, they got a standard email message response. I'm sorry, we're in our busiest time right now. We will get back to you as soon as we can breathe again. what happened though is some of the bigger installs. So I had surgery June 14th. The bigger installs were like the June 24th and everything. So I had some recovery time. But I was on site at very least for 4 of our schools that we did.
Yeah.
The rest they took care of themselves. But those 4 schools, I was on site. I did probably too much, which pushed me back a bit. But what I am saying is you're not invincible, right? Like, I like to think I am. He likes to think he is.
I'm not going to let my body tell my brain that I'm not, old.
Oh, yeah? See, he's hurting. And how's that brain-body connection working out for you right now?
Just fine, thanks.
So, no one's invincible. So, I want you to think about your plan B. You have these people that are trusting you with their major life events that need the decor there to make their dreams come true. And word of mouth spreads really quick. If you let someone down on their wedding day or the baby shower and they have no decor, man, that's going to spread like wildfire around your community, okay? Unless you live in a grippy, huge city like LA, you might survive all that because there's enough people to go around that haven't heard. But in our city, it would have been death to our business if I didn't have these 2.
Yeah, some people are still mad though. But
Mad? Who?
They're always the last minute ones. Always the ones that go, hey, I need a delivery for Sunday and it's Saturday.
Yeah.
Those people got angry and upset, but most of the time.
When my daughter then told them, I'm very sorry, my mom is in the hospital or whatever, we're doing what we have to, they kind of understood at that point.
Yeah, a majority of them did. But you're always going to have some people that are just like,
yeah,
no, it's always about me.
Yeah. But for the most part, like we never really had any backlash. Anyone knew, we just said, I'm sorry, we're fully booked for graduation. We're down a person. And they pretty much, for the most part, went, okay, fine, I'll find someone else. But that is a different takeaway than I had you booked 6 months in advance and you let me down.
Right.
Okay. That is a whole different, you can't really justify that away, right? Yes, I let you down. You can take ownership of it. I'm very sorry. We had a catastrophe strike. But they're going to think twice before they book you again, right? So all I'm saying is please start thinking about who around you could start training up to jump in if something happens to you. We don't ever want that to happen, but life is there. It happens. And I'm the first one to admit, I thought I was invincible. I thought, oh, I'll be fine. I'll muscle through it. I was a single mom for years and on my own forever.
She didn't muscle through that one.
No, there was no muscling through it. I was down and out. And I am so incredibly grateful to them. Or else we wouldn't have this business today.
True. But that wasn't also our first time where we needed a plan B. Someone else also broke their wrist during a floral time in our life.
Yes. When we lived in Hawaii, instant karma, right? It was the fastest acting instant karma I've ever experienced. We had a cleaning business when we lived in Hawaii, and we cleaned at this one resort, and they were all stock houses that they were selling, and we would go in every day and touch them up. But we were so busy. We had 4 businesses, and it was 2 days before my birthday. And I'm not really a big birthday person, but we had been working so much. And every now and again, Randy and I would take a day off and we would go to one of the resorts and sit at the pool, and they would let locals we would have to pay to go in, but we could go in and to the resort for the day and just enjoy it. And we would do that every now and again, rent a cabana and decompress for a little bit. Well, I was bemoaning about not being able to do this on my birthday, and I was whining like a 2-year-old that you just took a candy away from. I'm not like that normally, right? Am I?
No.
But I was this day. I was on my soapbox and I was pissed. And so we go into the first house. This was on the drive to the resort. We go into the first house and I'm cleaning the bathroom. And it's a really fancy house, right? You think Hawaii, very high class resort. We're cleaning the house. It has a beautiful rain shower. And I was frustrated and head up my own.
But
And I decided I needed to dry the rain shower. So instead of going out to get the safety ladder, I just stood on this little rickety wooden stool that they had in the shower with, like, you know, the fancy soaps and the fancy towels, because the houses were staged, professionally designer staged. And so I decided to stand on it. I still wasn't tall enough, and I went on my tippy toes to try and reach, and I went down, broke my wrist. But my birthday is the end of January.
what comes up next for florist?
Valentine's Day. And this was my first Valentine's Day as a florist. And I had ordered in already. They were on, there was no canceling the order. They don't allow you to do that on Valentine's Day. And I had almost $10,000 worth of product coming in. Mm-hmm. And it's my right hand, and I'm right-handed. And I had to have surgery. They didn't operate until February the 3rd. And so that meant I had a big old cast on my right hand, and all these flowers started arriving. Oh, thank God for really great friends. That's all I can say.
We called in some favors, and people helped us
process the flowers.
Put it all in
buckets and the coolers, and they really helped out. And so have a network if you can. At very least, have one person that can stop it. We had people in there with the shears and cleaning them all up, because I was doing it with my fingers as much as possible, but having your dominant hand be in a cast as a florist was a challenge.
Yeah, she could actually put together bouquets because she could grip with these, but
yeah, so I would hold the bouquet in my left hand and place in with the right. We made it work. We didn't lose money on the Valentine's Day. We made a little bit after I paid for some health and stuff. But so you need to have a plan B of what you're going to do if catastrophe hits your business. Putting your head down in the sand like an ostrich, like I am prone to do, does not help. Let me just tell you. Live in reality, understand that things can go wrong, and protect what you are pouring your heart and soul in. Have a plan B. All right? I hope this helps. I hope it gives you something to think about. Please don't fear it, but plan for it, okay? It might not ever happen to you, but it's like insurance. Think of it like that.
Yeah, and if you have kids, just drag them kicking and screaming into the business.
Yeah.
We do.
And then she goes, see ya.
Yeah, but she's always around when we need her.
Yes,
so.
She is still my plan B. She is off having her own career, but we do have a plan in place. If I was to go down, or if Randy was to go down and we weren't functioning, she is more than willing to step back in and help us in and around her career. And we understand that. And so it's a very good working plan.
Yeah.
Should it be needed. Hopefully it won't be, but.
Knock on wood.
Cement? Knock on cement? Is that a new saying?
Yeah.
Anyways, everybody, we hope you appreciate our thoughts on the matter and that it helps you in your journey of ballooning it yourself. Take care. Bye from Randy and Tess.
Bye.
Bye.